Hey, it's Clarity. So I just spent the night in my rig out in front of my house. The current temperature is about -7. Pretty cold, but I'm okay. It was really super warm in my duvet. I am currently boiling some water, or attempting to boil some water to make some hot chocolate before I get out of the rig. This is a proof of concept, and it seems to be okay. So I'd probably say -7, -10, somewhere in there. It's probably as cold as I want to get out here. I was definitely warm enough, but when you get up and you gotta get out from under the covers, it's definitely cold. And I can tell you that the butane stove is definitely struggling here. It's barely lit. I have it all the way up. I know the butane is full. So once it warms up a little, I'll test it and see if it's just doing this right now, or if it's definitely because of the cold that it's doing this. My other proof of concept were my lanterns. As you can see, I have my fish lantern, and my Japanese lantern is right here. Both of these had candles in them last night. I did install a smoke detector in here to make sure I don't have any problems. And I also have a fire extinguisher just in cases. The candles burned all the way down. It's not a lot of heat that they put out, but it's enough that it, kind of keeps the hard chill off that I'm kind of experiencing right now. The butane stove and water that's attempting to boil is definitely helping. The good news is that my water didn't freeze overnight, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm currently back under my blankets because it's kind of cold. Let's see, lessons learned on this night. The tea candles definitely help, so I'll make sure I use that method when I'm on the road. If you do decide to use tea candles, make sure you have a smoke detector in your rig and that you also have a fire extinguisher. Other lesson learned? Keys. I knew I had my keys somewhere. I didn't know where they were. It took me a good 5 minutes of searching to find them. I should have hung them up when I got in the rig, so always make sure you hang your keys up in the right place. Of course, for me, this isn't a rig problem. This is a life problem. While the water's not exactly boiling, it's definitely hot enough to make hot chocolate. So proof of concept here is even at -7, I can still make some nice hot chocolate. And I decided to go ahead and keep the burner on for now, simply just to warm up the space a bit. I'm not scheduled to leave for a couple of weeks for my road trip. This is a ridiculous amount of prep for a 3-day road trip, but it kind of goes beyond that because this is kind of my home base when I go to get on my ship. Because, for those who don't know, I happen to be a mariner. I work on ships. I'm a cook on a ship. And so I'll be going out to sea for 4 months at a time. And when I get back, before I come home, this is my home, my truck.